Hey, this is the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and you're watching a lesson for the TLC song, What About Your Friends? So in this lesson, I'll show you the chord shapes that you need to play the song. We have 2 chord progression patterns to learn to play all the different parts of the song. I'll give you a couple of strum pattern ideas, and then I will play the whole thing from start to finish with everything on the screen, so you can follow along with me if you want. If you want to skip to different parts of the lesson to tailor this lesson to yourself, you can check the timestamps. You can also pause the video and practice and repeat anything you need to. Remember, this is a set of information, like an instruction manual. It's not like a one-on-one lesson with only you. Use the controls that you have and make it work for you. If you're interested in the song sheet for this song, it's available in the member library, or you can get it on the shop that's on Ko-fi. Check the links in the caption below. Almost to 600 song titles at the time of this recording in the member library. Big shout out, a big thank you to all of the current members or anyone who's supported the channel in any way. And I think that's it. Let's do it. So this song is in the New Jack Swing style, which is like one of my favorite eras of hip hop music. There is a playlist of New Jack Swing lessons on the channel. Earliest Janet, Bobby Brown, New Edition, stuff like this. Chord shapes. So for C minor, we're gonna make a little bar like this with the bottom 3 strings. This is C minor. If you add the 5th fret, the G string with your ring finger, this is also C minor. And then that makes it easier to make the A flat. All you do is put your middle finger down on the 4th fret, the E string. C minor, also C minor, A flat. And then we have G minor, we have G. So sometimes this G comes after the A flat. So we can also make this G the same way we make the A flat. So we've got the A flat here, right? C minor, A flat. If you just move this down 1 fret, this is G. You don't have to do that. You can also not play the G string on that chord. You can also just play the G like normally. B flat, G7, and F minor. So F minor is one of my thumb chords. I like to put my thumb on the top string here, the G string on the 1st fret, to help me make the rest of that chord. And sometimes I use my ring finger for the A string down here, and sometimes I use my pinky. It's just whoever gets there first. And we're gonna look at the chords for the different parts of the song. So we have the verse. This includes the rap verse as well. This is the sometimes get a little crazy, that part. So in between all these forward slashes, we have 4 beats. So if you see one chord name, that chord is the whole 4 beats. If you see them split up like this, we got a little hyphen. So all of those things count as 1 beat. This G has 2 beats and this G7 has 2 beats. But in the verse, everything has 4. So we have C minor for 4 and A flat for 4. And we're going back and forth between those for a little bit. C minor, A flat, C minor, A flat, C minor, A flat. And then we end it with G minor for 4 and G for 4. If you want, you could play C minor 7. You're barring the whole 3rd fret. You could also play G minor 7 if you want to. These are just some little like funky jazzy substitutions. G minor 7's the 1st fret, the bottom 2 strings, and the 2nd fret, the C string. Another way to kind of simplify, and this is like not accurate for the original, but just some ways to simplify, the C minor and the A flat. If you play the C minor 7, the whole thing, the whole bar, and you just add the 4th fret, the E string, this is like an A flat, add 9. It's not totally accurate to the original, but like it sounds okay. And it's an easy way to play between the C minor and the A flat using less fingers. And then in the chorus or the bridge, the chorus is of course the what about your friends? And the bridge comes toward the end. It's just kind of like an ad-libbed chorus. I act a little funny. What a change, not for no money. So this is A flat for 4, B flat for 4, G7 for 4, C minor for 2, B flat for 2, F minor for 4, G for 4, A flat for 4, G for 2, and G7 for 2. So here's this G and A flat together where you might decide to make the big G shape so it's set up for you to play the A flat that comes next. And then go back to that other G shape. Strum things. This song has a subdivided beat, as do a lot of hip hop songs. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're going to count 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda. So it gives us more motion within the rhythm. And if you want to understand more about this and about strum patterns, I have a lot of strum lessons on the channel related to rhythm, and they're linked below that you might find helpful. And there's an index of a lot of strum patterns. These are just suggested. If you look in the index, there's a lot more of this style of beat. This first one, down, up, chunk, up, down, chunk. Just on the C minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk. Up, down, chunk. Up, down, chunk. And the second one here is pretty familiar for people who are veteran viewers of the channel. Down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. Down, chunk, up, 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 down, chunk, up. And so this top one is good when you have like 2 chords in a bar, but you can also just play those with a down strum. It actually works well with kind of the style of the original production. Just 2 down strums each is fine. So I'm going to play the verse chords with the second strum, and then I'll play the chorus and bridge chords with the first one. Because we've got those bars with 2 beats, we're going to divide up this strum over those 2 beats. Each one of those chords gets down, up, chunk, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. C minor. Chorus and the bridge chords with the first drum. 1, 3, 4. Down, chunk, down, chunk. B flat. G7. F minor. So with that strum, when I split it up over 2 chords, I'm changing on that little tiny up strum that comes on the of 2. Down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk. So it's like a little bit of an uneven division. It makes it a bit more rhythmic. So when I play that C minor and B flat, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, up, up, chunk. Up, up, chunk. Up, up, chunk. Up, up, chunk. Up, down, chunk. So I'm going to play the whole thing. Let's do this. I'm going to put it on a beat. I'm not going to play it really up to the tempo of the original because it's pretty fast. We'll play it a little bit slower. So we've got, let's go over the layout real quick so you know what's coming up. We got this intro that has C minor and A flat. I probably won't play it that much. The intro is a bit long for the original. So we have intro, verse, and then we have a chorus. The rap verse comes right after the first chorus. So this is the same pattern for the whole song done twice. We got verse, chorus, rap, verse, chorus, rap. And then after the rap comes the second time, there's another chorus, and then there's the bridge, and then there's final chorus. The original fades out. We're just going to play the chorus one last time, and then we'll end on a C minor. Will it ever be around? Will they turn their backs on you? So on that U, that's the C minor ending. It's not written into here because you can repeat the chords if you want, as they do in the original. One of the signature things about TLC is how low T-Boz sings. So for the verses, if you want to sing it up an octave, you can. The singing note is an F, so it's the first fret, the E string. Every now and then I get a little crazy. It's pretty low. It's pretty low for a lot of people. She has a really deep voice. So if you want, you can sing it up an octave. Every now and then get a little crazy. Or every now and then get a little crazy. It's pretty low. Okay, I'm gonna play the whole thing. And I'm laughing because I've played it like so many times and messed up so much. So please understand this is like a heavily edited and much practiced version, right? Everybody's got to practice. I got to practice. This is a tough one because it's pretty quick and there's a lot going on. On the intro, C minor. Friends. Friends. What about your friends? What about about your friends? What about you? Every now and then I get a little crazy. That's not the way you're supposed to be. Sometimes my vision gets a little hazy. I can't tell who I should trust. Don't just who I let trust me, yeah. People try to say I act a little funny, but that's just a figure of speech to me. They tell me I changed because I got money, but if you were there before, then you're still down with me. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Hey, what about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? Will they ever be around? Well, they turn the backs on you. Or can it be I am a little too friendly? So to speak, hypothetically say I supply creativity to what others mistake as a form of self-hate, only to make an enemy, which results in unfortunate destiny. They draw me out, then be next to me, just cause I'm what some choose to envy. Every now and then, get a little easy. I ain't let a lot of people depend on me. So low, never thought that they would deceive me. Don't you know when times get rough, I was standing on my own. I'll never let another get that close to me. You see, I've grown a lot smarter now. Sometimes you have to choose, and then you'll say, if your friend is true, they'll be there with you through the thick and thin. Yeah, friends. Oh, shit. Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Hey, what about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? Will they ever be around? Will they turn their backs on you? Yo, this is me, well is it me? Or can it be I am a little too friendly? So to speak, hypothetically say I supply creativity to what others mistake as a form of self-hate, only to make an enemy, which results in unfortunate destiny. They dog me out, then be next to me, just cause I am what some choose to envy. Friends, will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Hey, what about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? Will they ever be around? Will they turn their backs on you? Act a little funny. I wouldn't change, not for no money. Be a friend, as long as you're a friend to me. Oh, even though it might seem easy, don't give you no cause to deceive me. It's not the way that I want my friends to ever be. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? This is why you need friends, so you can share the load of singing this whole song. This is non-stop. We'll be around, we're gonna take it out. Well, they turn the backs on you. Cha cha cha. Okay, whooshu, we made it, everybody, we made it. Thank you so much for tuning in and making music with me. I will see you another time. Don't forget to do the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. If you have questions, let me know in the comments, or just say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always fun to see and do. And I will see you next time with another lesson. Peace out. Happy strumming and stay funky, everybody. Bye-bye. They stand their ground. I'm money. Wait a minute. 1, 2. I never. Shit, that's not it. Well, they turn the backs on you. There's a rap there, isn't there? Think and think. What about your friends? Okay. Will they let you down? Okay, ready? Fortunate destiny. And what is it? What about your friends? Well, can it be I'm a little too friendly? Shit. Ah! What happened? Wait. Okay. Lots of bloopers, though. Lots of bloopers today.